have with me a very young guest today, Shatakshi Sahai, just 18, and she's recently completed her CBSE and she secured admission at King's College London, where she'll be pursuing finance and accounting. And what's interesting is she comes from a family of doctors. Both her mom and dad are doctors. She herself took up science in her class 12th, and yet she's chosen finance and accounting. So just wanted to understand that, Shatakshi, what drove this choice? When is it that you really realized and understood that it was the world of business or finance that was your calling?
Well, so this will sound slightly weird, but back when I was 10, I used to perform plays and I would sell popcorns and lemonades and for a higher price. So basically, make a profit without even knowing what profit meant. So at that time, I obviously didn't know that business is something I would want to do in future. But as I grew up in 8th grade, I made a list of income tax brackets for different people, and I saw how my parents fit in that, and I saw how I could save them some money using the brackets.
Just in class 8th?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I actually wanted to take up commerce in the grade 11.
Sorry, what inspired you to do this exercise in grade 8?
I don't know, I just always thought that since both my parents had their own clinics, they were entrepreneurs of one kind. So entrepreneurs should get a specific discount, and I wanted to be that person who helped them get that discount from the government. So
that's very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so I just helped them figure out if there was a way they could get the return. Although they didn't listen to me at that time, they just thought that I was a juvenile kid trying out things which probably didn't make sense. So they didn't listen to me, but I still stand by it, and I know that list makes sense, and I hope that someday they use it.
Okay, Shatakshi, yet you took up sciences for your 11th and 12th. Why is that?
Well, this is a very typical Indian mindset. It is that if you have a science stream, you can go into any field you want to. If you want to apply to DU, you can do that. If you want to pursue engineering, you can do that. If you want to appear for NEET, you can do that. So I wanted my options to be open. I wanted them to be branched out, and that's why I opted science.
Okay, so this was an individual choice and not something that was enforced on you by your parents?
No, definitely not.
That's very sweet. You also reached out to me, I think, when you were in grade 11 and you wanted an internship, and you did a fabulous job, by the way.
Thank you.
So where did that thought come from? Why did you seek out that opportunity?
Well, my dad told me that you were the CEO of a very big company, and I was really inspired by you because you were a woman CEO, and till date I had only heard about or seen men in the position of CEOs, and I really wanted to learn and work with someone who I could relate to.
Okay.
And also that I wanted to gain some experience in the field of finance. Till now, I would just say that I like doing this, I like doing that. I had no substantial evidence to back that up with. So now, after that, I could say that, okay, I interned at this company, I learned something over there, and I could take that forward if I get the right education.
Okay. So how did you zero in on pursuing finance and accounting, and why King's College?
So, firstly, finance and accounting is right at the intersection of mathematics, sort of business and technology. And it has modules which vary from calculus to programming, Java, Strata to business management.
This is what King's College offers.
Yeah, this is King's in particular. It varies from college to college, since King's is a college of humanities, commerce, business, and engineering, all those. That's why they offer a varied range of modules.
So good integration of analytics.
Yes.
And pure finance and accounting.
Yes.
Okay.
So my course is actually far from pure finance and accounting.
That's great.
Yeah. So when people hear about my course, they usually think that, okay, this girl will probably become a CA or something. But that's not true, because I barely have any accounting courses. Although the name of my course is finance and accounting, in retrospect, the course is very different.
So what after this course? Where do you see yourself landing after this course?
Hopefully at Goldman Sachs if I get a job, or maybe
So you're looking at investment banking.
investment banking, or maybe consulting. That
Okay.
is something.
And this is a 4-year course?
No, it's a 3-year course plus 1 year if I want to extend it.
Did you ever consider maybe economic honors or commerce honors in Delhi University?
I did.
Why is that?
Firstly, I wasn't eligible for a lot of them. It is false when people say that science allows you to do everything. It does not. So at DU, if you have science, you cannot sit for econ courses until and unless you have economics, which I didn't because my
Okay.
school did not offer that subject.
Okay.
My school did not offer the combination,
That
with
combination.
biology.
So Shatakshi, tell me one thing. You did your 11th and 12th in CBSE, right? And you also took up science. So what was the journey and what were the sources that helped you, zero in firstly on what you wanted to do, right? I mean, the choice of business and finance or finance and accounting, and zeroing in on King's College. How did you prepare yourself for this journey and what is it that you did? Because getting into that college is not easy either. So 2-3 questions over here. How did you sort of explore? How did you zero in on your preference and why this college?
All right. So, firstly, I had a counselor both at my school and I took external help. So, they helped me with a lot of sites. Plus, there is a plethora of sites online. So, you can go to britishcouncil.com or IDP and get a list of courses there are. Then you can look into the courses and see which course you're eligible for.
This is specifically for that university?
No, this is for all universities
Okay.
across UK, Europe, basically Europe.
So talking to our viewers, in the comment box, in the description box, we will list down all the sources that Shatakshi had access to. Okay, carry on.
So the universities basically offer you different kinds of courses. Unlike the US, you cannot change your course in the UK. So I knew that I had to be 100% sure when I applied. So while applying to the course, I wanted the course to have a lot of maths, which my course does, some
Sorry,
technology.
Shatakshi, how did you zero in on what you really wanted? Because you're just 18. How did you arrive at so much of clarity?
Well, I just
A
honestly.
lot of kids at your age don't know what they want to pursue. They end up still taking a very broad-based, education at undergrad level. So that's what I'm trying to really understand. What's driven that clarity?
Well, I was clear since the 5th grade that I wanted to work in business. I was clear that I was clear the first time I saw the Rothschild board, the advertisement when we went to New Jersey.
Okay.
And I was mesmerized by Bank of America's building, and I knew then and there that this is where I want to work. This is where I want to go to work every day. And yeah, in 12th I got the opportunity to do that.
Shatakshi, my last question for you. What is it that gave you that winning edge that got you acceptance in a college that has a very high standard for students it takes?
Alright, so King's College has a threshold limit for the academic excellence they require from all the students.
Okay.
So most of the students end up meeting it. So upon meeting that, after meeting that, in fact, I had a directorship of my school's Interact Club. I was a certified Mind Smart programmer. That meant that I could tackle bullying in an official platform.
How did you go about getting that?
It was a national Mind Smart leadership camp, which I had applied for and luckily gotten selected to. So
This was an India-based exercise?
yes, it was a national exercise held at the Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Wow, okay.
Yes, and other than that, I had interned with you.
Yeah.
Then I had a couple of other activities as well. Not that it is related to finance, but I have an intermediate degree in ballet dancing and art. Then I am also a certified counselor. So now, yes,
Counselor for?
students' mental health awareness.
Wow.
Yeah.
And certified by?
Certified by the Government of India.
Oh my god, awesome. So Shatakshi, it's been a pleasure talking to you. If I have to just summarize the key things that I take away, And what I would like the viewers to really reflect upon, here is a child, just 18, and she's done or gathered so much. She's a certified counselor for mental health. She's done huge amount of other extracurricular activities. She's also interned when she was in class 11. Of course, she's taken care of her base academics that are very much needed to get admission in any good college. So the answer or the key really in success, even at this young age, is to maximize and do the best. Really use all the time that you have in your early years in gaining as much knowledge as you can. And to be able to really understand what your calling is, there are plethora of resources which Shatakshi is going to share with me today, and I'll put it down in the description box. Thanks a lot, Shatakshi. It was lovely talking to you.
Thanks
and
for having me.
wishing you the very, very best.
Thank you.